Welcome to Coyotes Game Night, and a huge game to wrap up the regular season road portion of the schedule tonight for the Coyotes as they're in Denver to take on the Colorado Avalanche with Tyson Nash. I'm Matt McConnell. And Tyson, don't look now, but the Coyotes have had a lot of success against the Avalanche, points in 4 straight, and that should give them a lot of confidence heading into tonight's matchup.
No, without a doubt. This is a real tough Colorado Avalanche team. We know that. Lots of speed up front, lots of skill. Makar on the blue line, he's always a threat offensively. And for whatever reason, as you mentioned, the Coyotes with so much success against the Avs. So hopefully that continues here tonight.
Tyson, in your career, you played against some really good offensive teams. You've had to slow down the likes of Ovechkin, other players around the league, big names, Patrick Kane, Jonathan Toews are some names that we often toss around. Colorado is loaded, are they not? I mean, you've got Nathan MacKinnon, Gabriel Landeskog. How do the Coyotes slow those guys down tonight?
Well, I think the big thing, and we talk about it all the time, when you play against elite players, puck management seems to be everything. You got to make sure you manage it the right way on the blue lines. Know when those skill players are out on the ice, making sure those pucks get deep. And as we all know, every skill player, they don't want to play defense. So for the Coyotes, if they can spend as much time as they can possibly do in the offensive zone, down low cycles, make those guys expend their energy in the defensive side of the puck, I think that's going to go a long way here tonight, Matt.
Tyson, is it not imperative, and maybe this is the obvious question, for the Coyotes' big guns to have big games tonight? I looked at some numbers. Taylor Hall averaging 1.19 points per game against Colorado since the 09-10 season. That's second best in the National Hockey League against the Avalanche. But it's not only Hall, right? It's Nick Schmaltz and some of the other big guns.
It certainly is. Phil Kessel's a name that pops into your head immediately. You'd love to see him finish the regular season on a high note. Clayton Keller, we've seen big leaps and bound jumps from him offensively. Hopefully that continues here tonight. Connor Garland, he's been doing it all year long. So hopefully those guys, as you mentioned, the big cogs for the Coyotes, step up here tonight. I think when you're a skill player and you're playing other skill players like the Coyotes here tonight in this game, I think you get up that much more. Just because it's a really good measuring stick. There's going to be a lot of eyes on you, not only for, Arizona Coyote management, but management, scouts around the league, seeing how a guy like Clayton Keller matches up against, say, a guy like MacKinnon.
Couple more for you too, Nasher. Could this not be a tone setter for the postseason? I mean, there is a chance that the Coyotes down the road could meet the Avalanche. So how does that play into tonight's game?
Well, I think first and foremost is as the season goes along, not many games left. You want to fine-tune your game. You want to make sure you go into the playoffs with the right mindset on a high. You can't just turn it on and off like a light switch. And also, as you mentioned, that's a great point. You want to send a message here tonight against the Avs that if these two teams face each other in the playoffs, that the Avs, are going to get a heavy dose of what the Coyotes are going to bring in a 7-game series.
And finally tonight, the goaltending matchup, we'll see Pavel Francouz for the Colorado Avalanche. And it looks like Antti Raanta is going to go again for the Coyotes. We talked so much throughout the season about Darcy Kemper, and now Antti Raanta down the stretch has been spectacular.
Yeah, we've talked about those two goaltenders all year long. 1A, 1B, when one guy struggles, the other guy steps up and gets the job done. And that's what these two goaltenders have done all season long. That's the only way you get into the playoffs. And do damage in the playoffs is by solid goaltending. And also defensively, because it doesn't matter who's in net for them. They got to make sure they eliminate those second and third opportunities, make sure the goaltender can see pucks coming from the blue lines. They fire a ton of pucks on net. So much skill. We've been talking about that the entire portion of this show so far, about all their talent and how they can score goals. So it's going to be up to the Coyotes defensively to bring their best tonight.
How about this, Nasher? If the Coyotes win tonight, I'm going to come over and start drinking all that wine on your wall. You got a great collection there.
Well, just don't bring what you normally bring, that $2 Chuck wine over. So just keep your paws off my good stuff, would you?
I promise I'll add to your $8 bottles on the wall. It's the Coyotes and Avs. That's it for the pregame show. Let's go up to the broadcast booth for the call of the game. Well, it's hard to believe that a snowstorm, a late-season snowstorm, has hit the front range of the Rocky Mountains because Pepsi Center is packed for a Western Conference showdown. The Coyotes are ready to go, and so is their goaltender, Antti Raanta. A .920 saves percentage, red hot down the stretch for the Coyotes,
and Pavel Francouz. Hit the scene here in Denver not too long ago, and he has been terrific as well. We are set to go here tonight. Dvorak sets in against Nathan MacKinnon for the opening faceoff. Coyotes clinching a playoff spot with their win on Sunday in San Jose. And here we go as this one's intercepted by Christian Dvorak. And he'll bring it in before it's stripped away, and the Avalanche will bring it right back. It'll be real interesting to see how the Coyotes play here tonight because they've had good success over the last little while against these Colorado Avalanche players. And this one will be taken away, and the Coyotes will skate it out. Hustling it back is Taylor Hall up on left wing. Now Hall looking to throw it back out high. Ekman Larsson for Hall, and they work that left side of the ice before it's stripped away and brought right back through center ice. In over the line goes Nathan MacKinnon. He'll drop it. Makar's shot. That's handled by Ranta. And the puck will be turned the other way as the Coyotes will look to get it out. Here they come in a 3-on-2. Garland with it. Shoots, and he sent it wide. He was trying to go glove side on Francouz that time. Play it along, and Garland's got it again. Coyotes with good ozone time, and Francouz the save again. Well, both good looks here tonight off the stick of Connor Garland early here in Denver. And Garland's got it again. Right to the net. He sent one over the top and wide. Cale Makar locking up in the corner with a Coyotes player. And it's brought along by Gabriel Landeskog. Landeskog. And a shot handled by Ranta. Played away that time by Goligoski. And into the corner. It'll be moved back to center ice. Derek Stepan flips it across. Holding onto it is Schmaltz. Now Stepan right in the middle. And a chance for Hall, and he's robbed by Pavel Francouz. Avalanche bring it right back in. Landeskog and MacKinnon and Yost in there before it's turned away. Stepan over the line. Into the corner for Taylor Hall. He's been out there for a while, a long shift. And this one's picked off. Tyson Jost is in for Colorado. He sent it wide to the right of Ranta. Now the Coyotes want to go quick counter, and they will back through center. Nick Schmaltz has it. Initial shot blocked away, but Schmaltz stays with it. Cuts in to the front. He scores! Nick Schmaltz, you give him room, he'll take advantage. 1-0 Coyotes tonight in Denver. And Alex Goligoski and Taylor Hall assisting as well. Time of this one comes at 8:26. And Nick Schmaltz had all sorts of time circling in behind the Colorado goal. What a shot beating Pavel Francouz. So the Coyotes get an early lead tonight on the road in front of a sold-out Pepsi Center. Schmaltz from Goligoski and Hall, 8:26 the time of the tally. Barrett Hayton wins the faceoff, so the Coyotes off and running tonight with the lead against the Avalanche, a team they're chasing for playoff position in the Western Conference. Right back through center ice, flipped along before it's picked off. Phil Kessel looking to set it up. That's intercepted. And now a little curl-up move here. Back to the front, a stop there by Ranta. Played out of the corner. Coyotes will look to get it out as they spread the ice. Very calm for Phil Kessel to bring it through center. Kessel plays it into the corner, back out high. A shot is on. And stopped by Francouz. Brought along Barrett Hayton that time all over to the defender for the Avalanche, and it's set right back in. Played in behind the net. Lyubushkin will look to set it up. And now Ilya Lyubushkin will bring it along, and it's brought right out. Phil Kessel with it. Bringing it in over the line. He got hammered that time along the far boards. And Colorado brings it back to center ice. Brought back in. Little drop. Here's a shot and a stop by Ranta. Rebound right in front. They can't finish it off. And another chance. Nieto circling, shoots, he scores. Matt Nieto. And at 13:21 of the opening period, he's tied it at 1. That'll be unassisted because this was all the effort from Matt Nieto. And he was able to beat goaltender Antti Ranta, similar really to that Nick Schmaltz goal, but from the other side of the crease. And Matt Nieto, the fans here in Denver loving it, and we are tied at 1. So Matt Nieto has been terrific all season long, the former San Jose Shark. As it's brought back, and the Coyotes will set it up. Nick Hjalmarsson, but that's picked off. And Tyson Jost brings it in. His shot is stopped by Ranta. And Antti Ranta's going to get a face-off here. Boy, Antti Ranta's been so good down the stretch along with goaltender Darcy Kemper. And another huge save late here in this opening period tonight in Denver. Stepan on the draw. He loses this one, comes back out high for a shot that's blocked en route. Jordan Osterley will chase it down for the Coyotes. And they look to get it set up. Brought back through center ice. And over the line goes Osterley. Tried to throw it in front. Now Osterley will play it in behind the net. Still has it. Jordan Osterley back out high. Hjalmarsson. He'll dump it into the corner. Coyotes looking for the setup. And now they finally work it back out high. Hjalmarsson down low to the front. And that's covered up by Francouz. And he'll get a face-off. 4:02 remaining in this opening period. And now the Coyotes get that big unit out. Keller, Stepan, Schmaltz. Nick Schmaltz, the goal scorer in this opening period back at 8:26. And this one will be moved along. Coyotes would love to get the lead here and enter that first intermission ahead here in Denver. Brought back over the line. Here's a chance. Keller right to the net. Keller still on it. He scores! Clayton Keller. Oh, the magic hands of number 9. And the Coyotes have taken a 2-1 lead. This should be unassisted as well as Keller just stayed with it. And the time of the goal will be 16:58 of this opening period. He stayed with the puck and he continued to go to the front of Pavel Francouz. And it's a huge goal late here for the Coyotes as they've taken a 2-1 lead with just 3:02 remaining in the opening period. Oh, Clayton Keller so smart on the ice, and he showed it there, just staying with the play. Puck is brought right back in. Richardson on the curl. Back out high. Goligoski will throw it across, but that's broken up, and the Avalanche will bring it back. Colorado trailing 2-1. They bring it in. Belmar with a shot. That's handled by Antti Ranta, and we'll get a face-off. Well, if you're joining us late tonight, Nick Schmaltz and Clayton Keller, the goal scorers for the Coyotes, they had a 1-0 lead. Colorado tied it on a goal by Matt Nieto, and Clayton Keller just moments ago has given the Coyotes a 2-1 lead. Coyotes have had success against the Avs. I mentioned it earlier how the Coyotes have a 4-game point streak, entering a play against Colorado over the last 4 games here. Under a minute to go in this opening period. Played right back in. And thrown to the front. They can't advance it. This one will be scooped away, and the Coyotes will look to break out. And they will just get pucks deep here in the final seconds of this opening period. This one taken away. Garland right at the horn with a great A. I think Francouz might have gotten a piece of that, but Taylor Hall and the Coyotes, along with Antti Ranta, they've got to be thrilled here with the lead 2-1 through 20 tonight in Denver. So Nick Schmaltz opened the scoring at 8:26 from Goligoski and Hall. Nieto would tie it, and then Clayton Keller for the Coyotes late, and it's 2-1. Coyotes with the lead. Period number 2 here tonight at Pepsi Center in Denver, and the Coyotes with a 2-1 lead. Christian Dvorak will take the draw against Nathan MacKinnon. We talked in the pregame about Colorado's big guns. Let's see if the Coyotes can keep them contained like they did back in that opening period. Ekman Larsson's shot. He had a good look that time on Pavel Francouz, and a rebound goes over the top of the net. Puck is played in behind the net, and Garland will try to move it along that time for his teammate Christian Dvorak. And now Garland will play it up the left wing boards. Good keep there. Coyotes trying to put on some pressure. In behind the net. A little backhander that time. Ekman Larsson and Francouz had it. Well, you look at the goals here tonight. They've all been scored from in tight. So Oliver Ekman Larsson, he knows that, and he's trying to maybe get the third one here for the Coyotes as this one rolls to Francouz. Taylor Hall was there, but Francouz will get the whistle and the face-off. Well, the Coyotes again, and how do you score in this league? You score from down low between the circles. We've seen it night in and night out. And at the very worst, the Coyotes settle for an offensive zone face-off here. Played back out high. Into the corner, and this one will be taken away. Avalanche want to go. As the Avalanche will bring it right back in over the line. Donskoy is locked up, and the Coyotes will take it away. Brought right back through center ice. Now holding on to it is Schmaltz. He hits the trailer, Hjalmarsson. And a shot just ripped wide by Osterley. Puck into the corner. Keller racing after it. Keller had one of the first period goals tonight for Arizona. Played it in behind the net, but this one will be taken away and brought out. Avalanche, they want to get their offensive game going. They're 2-on-2 to the line. Played back out high. And now into the corner, cutting in behind the net. Looking for the setup, back out high. And a shot by Belmar, handled that time as it's turned the other way and brought right back where Jost will chase it down. He was a real good college player at the University of Michigan. As he gets the puck, sends back to the front, a chance and a stop by Antti Raanta. Well, that rebound kind of got away from Raanta. Big hit in the corner, and Lyubushkin that time taking down Jost. And it'll be brought right back through center. Move over the line. Kessel holding on to it. Try to work it to the front. And it's turned back into the neutral zone where Lyubushkin breaks it up again. He's had a real good road trip. Was terrific on Sunday, Ilya was, in San Jose. And now we get a whistle in the corner, and it looks like a penalty coming up here. It's going to be a holding call. And the Avalanche are going to be shorthanded. Ian Cole, the former Pittsburgh defenseman, to the penalty box as he tied up Phil Kessel. Now, they're former teammates with the Penguins. Ian Cole not too happy, the Notre Dame product. As Christian Dvorak will set up here against JT Comfort. And the Avalanche, high off the glass, will send it all the way down. So the Coyotes on the power play, and they would love nothing more than to take a 3-1 lead as Francouz that time might have caught handcuffed. And it goes all the way back down for the play by Ekman-Larsson. So Ekman-Larsson and Schmaltz, the 2-point men right now for head coach Rick Tocchet. Brought along, and in over the line goes Taylor Hall. Coyotes look to get it set up. That's broken up and cleared away by the Avalanche. 30 seconds remaining in the Coyotes' power play, and a chance to take a two-goal lead here. Brought in, Dvorak's got it now. He shoots, and Francouz able to make the save, and he gets a face-off. Christian Dvorak had the right idea there, and he just kept taking real estate right to the Colorado crease. Let's see what the former Avalanche Carl Soderberg can do in this face-off situation. This time he loses the draw, but now Soderberg will go right back after it. Cuts to the front, and a stop by Francouz. All the fans in this building in Denver have seen that move a time or two. As Carl Soderberg coming back, he had some big goals here for the Avalanche over the years. Trying to get a big one here for the Coyotes tonight. Brought along, intercepting momentarily was Lawson Krause. This is played out, and the Avalanche will bring it along. Sent right in, no problem, Raanta, and he'll give way into the corner for Hjalmarsson. He got upended. Puck comes back out high. Avalanche putting on the heat. Now McKinnon trying to circle back out high, but it's taken away. And the Coyotes bring it right back through center. Vinny Hinostroza. He gets it in over the line. Little drop. Osterley. Now Osterley with a shot. That hit a bunch of bodies in front. Then played right back by Hjalmarsson. Across it goes. Krause got stripped of the puck. Brought along. Landeskog threw it into the corner. Hjalmarsson tied up there with Nathan McKinnon. And now the puck played along. Avalanche trying to intercept. Coyotes will bring it right back in over the Avalanche blue line. Here's a chance. Hayton is in. A stop. Left pad beauty by Pavel Francouz. And the youngster Barrett Hayton trying to make his mark. Play it along and into the corner for Martin Kaut. Now Kaut to the front. Rebound, they score! And it's Nathan McKinnon. And the game is tied at 2. Well, Nathan McKinnon, so tough to slow down, but all the work on this goal to Martin Kaut. Terrific play in the corner to get it in front for Nathan MacKinnon, and this game is tied at the 15-15 mark of period number 2. Cale Makar will also get an assist on that game-tying goal, and the crowd here in Denver going nuts. So Belmar sets for the faceoff against Barrett Hayton, who stays out there after the goal. Avalanche will bring it right back in. What a game tonight in Denver. Second to the last of the season for the Coyotes. They'll wrap up the regular season against Winnipeg on Saturday night as Aaron Ness will play this one away. Comes right back through center ice. Moved back in over the line by Carl Soderberg. And now Lyubushkin looking to get it to the front. Thrown back out high. And a shot there by Ness is handled by Francouz. Aaron Ness with a great look there from inside that right point. And Francouz was terrific on the save. 2:52 to go and a nail-biter tonight in Denver's second period. And we go late. Ekman Larsson. Coyotes whipping the puck around. Goligoski picks it up, goes down low with it. Now in behind the net. Looking to circle back in front was Dvorak, and a shot goes wide. Taylor Hall. Back out high. Dvorak a shot, and another save Francouz. And a rebound, and Hall is robbed. Taylor Hall can't believe it. And the story of this game is starting to become Pavel Francouz. Well, the Coyotes have had all sorts of looks. Francouz keeps it a 2-2 game. Back out high. Goligoski played it across. And now Garland to the point. Across, Ekman Larsson. Connor Garland. He had some real good looks in the opening period. To Goligoski with a shot. And that missed the net wide. Played back out. Late in the period. Little pull-up move. Nieto shoots up high. Ranta got that one. Antti Ranta. Huge save in the waning seconds of period number 2. As it's played back in, Francouz wants to keep the play moving along, and that's it. That's the end of the second period. And the Coyotes and the Avalanche are knotted at 2. What a second period. Coyotes had a 2-1 lead through 20 here tonight on goals by Schmaltz and Keller. But the lone goal, Nathan MacKinnon. And he tied it at 2 late. Third period when we return. It's been an old-fashioned showdown in the Rocky Mountains tonight. Coyotes and the Avalanche. Period number 3 set to begin as the Coyotes and the Avalanche are knotted at 2. And don't forget, if the Coyotes score in this third period of play, you score 3 free crunchy beef tacos with the purchase of any large drink tomorrow between 4 and 6 at participating Arizona Taco Bell locations. Don't forget, drive-through only these days. We'll see what unfolds as it will be taken away, and Donskoy looks to skate it back. Now a little pull-up move there. Avalanche looking to set it up. A shot blocked away, and now a rebound goes into the corner. MacKinnon is on it, and this one gets by the point man and all the way back down the length. 2-2 here tonight in Denver. Schmaltz and Keller for the Coyotes as we get a whistle. Nieto and MacKinnon the goal scorers tonight for Colorado. Yeah, they bring this one outside the face-off circle. On the outside the blue line, on the offside, as this one will be brought right back in. Played into the corner. Goligoski to the front. And a stop there by Pavel Francouz. Now let's see if Rick Tocchet keeps his big guns out here as you take a look at Alex Goligoski. He's been terrific offensively all season long, and he does. Keller, Stepan, and Schmaltz. Keller and Schmaltz with both Coyotes goals here tonight. Played back high. Tyson Jost will skate it out. Now Jost brings it in. Little drop pass. Donskoy shoots a stop. Then a rebound. They score. Oh, Antti Raanta couldn't come up with a rebound, and I believe that's going to be Jonas Donskoy's goal. And it comes early, and the Colorado Avalanche get their first lead of the hockey game here tonight in Denver. So Jost and Comfer setting up Donskoy, and he's been a find since signing here and coming over from the San Jose Sharks. So the Coyotes trailing for the first time tonight, 3-2. Here's another chance in, and a stop by Raanta. Oh, real good look there by J.T. Comfer. Antti Raanta again slamming the door here tonight, and he's going to have to the rest of the way because the Coyotes trail this one 3-2. Stepan on the faceoff. Nick Schmaltz and Keller back out there up front for the Coyotes. Brought along, and Nick Schmaltz has it. Schmaltz brings it in, a little curl-up move. Here's Stepan. Oh, and that might have gone off the pipe. Derek Stepan close there. Thrown back to the front again. Stepan backhander wide. Derek Stepan all over it. Puck is played into the corner. Now Stepan still trying to strong-arm it to the crease. And another shot is handled by Francouz. Into the corner, upended, no penalty call. We roll on. And it's brought along Tyson Jost. Well, the Avalanche forward into the corner, took a hit from Hjalmarsson, back to the front. Now the Avalanche, a backhander goes wide, and that's all cleaned up by Nick Hjalmarsson, and the Coyotes bring it out. Little drop there. Getting the puck right back for the Coyotes was Soderberg. They play it around the horn. Now holding on to it is Phil Kessel, but he got stripped of the puck. And the Avalanche will bring it out. Here they come. Played right back in. Now Hjalmarsson out of the corner. 3-2 Avalanche right now as the shot is blocked away. Halfway home in this third period of play. Critical game for the Coyotes in their playoff seeding. We know they've clinched the playoff spot with the win Sunday in San Jose. Play it along and out. And it's brought right back through center. Soderberg over the line looking to set it up for Kessel that time. And it's brought right back the other way. Bellemare drops it out high. Shot right down the middle. Makar and a stop by goaltender Antti Raanta. And now a little bit of pushing and shoving there. Well, this one's been physical. It's had a little bit of everything. Hall, Dvorak, and Garland back out as Nathan MacKinnon sets in for the faceoff. And it'll be Garland picking up the loose puck, but the Coyotes can't get it out of the zone. Into the corner behind the net, Landeskog. Try to hook up. Chance in front. And now Landeskog back to Makar. And this one will be taken away. Holding on to it and turning it the other way. Raanta will play it off the end boards, and he gets a face-off here. And a stoppage of play. Well, Nathan MacKinnon, he'll go to the bench, and Gabriel Landeskog is out there now for the Avalanche. MacKinnon will take the draw, though, against Christian Dvorak. And I mentioned MacKinnon because he's got a goal tonight. And now we get a whistle, and it looks like we're going to get a tripping minor here. And a tripping minor coming up. Is it Aaron Ness? And it is Aaron Ness as he upended Burakovsky. Well, this is a huge penalty kill right now for the Coyotes. They got to get through this, already down one. So Aaron Ness sits for tripping, and the Coyotes penalty killing unit is out there. And they win the draw. Nothing new there. Derek Stepan's been doing that all season long. Played into the corner. And Cale Makar will skate it out for the Avalanche. Cale Makar, little drop there. Taken away by Goligoski, and he brings it out. Coyotes will get it back over the line. Now holding on to it is Richardson. One of the premier penalty killers in the entire circuit. This time, however, the Avalanche will turn the other way. Brought right back in. And a little drop. And a big hit that time. Boy, MacKinnon that time goes right in behind Raanta and takes the net right off its pegs. Well, how about this coming right into your living room as Antti Raanta was able to get out of the way. As a result, the faceoff comes outside. Soderberg against Jost here. And the puck will be moved along. Into the corner now. Goligoski sizing up his man. Played out of the corner. Coyotes will try to get it out. Turn the other way. And out back for Makar. Plays it along. He'll get it back at the left point. Little curl move there by Burakovsky, and it's handled by goaltender Antti Ranta. I don't think Ekman Larsson liked the fact that Burakovsky was right on top of his goaltender there. Dvorak here against Comfer. And the puck will be moved along. Avalanche holding on to it. It'll be played into the corner. Now back out high for Comfer. Played it into the corner. Around the boards, Lyubushkin. Doing a nice job on the tie-up in the left wing corner. Play it away. Coyotes trying to get it out. Now they'll bring it right back through center ice. Here they come. Taylor Hall with it. And now Hall, little drop. Garland with a shot. Stopped there by Francouz. Rebound. He looked behind him. Oh, the Coyotes coming so close. And Pavel Francouz. What a sequence there. And again, Connor Garland around it, as was Taylor Hall. Oh, Hall was parked right in the crease. Pavel Francouz, the difference here tonight. Schmaltz is out there now. He's got one of the goals. Now Schmaltz bumping there with Landeskog. And the puck comes along. Brought right back in. McKinnon's got it. Turn the other way. Coyotes will look to get it out. Brought along by Stepan. Big hit that time. Landeskog, and coming right after him is Nick Schmaltz. And here we go. Landeskog and Schmaltz. Nick Schmaltz didn't like the rough ride that Landeskog delivered. And a couple of good punches. A good right there by Nick Schmaltz. And they continue to battle inside that right point. Landeskog trying to free the right. Schmaltz is on it. And now Schmaltz falls to the ground. Well, let's see how they sort this out. That should be an extra 2, maybe more, on Gabriel Landeskog as he kind of blindsided Derek Stepan. And then Landeskog and Schmaltz went at it. And it looks like it may be a 5-minute major. Gabriel Landeskog gets fighting and a major. That's huge for the Coyotes. So they'll head to another power play and a chance to tie it late here in the third. All the big guns out. Ekman Larsson across. They score! Phil Kessel. He's tied it at 3. Clutch goal by Phil as the Coyotes tie it late here on the power play in Denver. Wow, this is a team effort. Soderberg wins the draw. Ekman Larsson spots a wide-open Kessel for the one-timer that beats Pavel Francouz. And the Coyotes get a power play goal at the 17:56 mark. What a goal. Phil Kessel beating Francouz on the glove side. Now the Coyotes, don't forget, they stay on the power play because of the major against Gabriel Landeskog for the charge, not to mention the 5-minute major for the fight with Schmaltz. And now Ekman Larsson plays it across. Can the Coyotes pull it out in regulation? Dumped all the way back down. And into the corner, we're racing after it is Ekman Larsson. So the captain will skate it back to center. Lead pass over the line. Kessel, little drop to the front. Oh, getting a piece was Francouz. Under a minute to go. Nieto chasing it down, as is Ekman Larsson, and Oliver will play it out of the zone. Right back through center. Holding on to it, Keller. Back out high. Now the Coyotes work it around before the Avalanche will clear it out. On it is Barrett Hayton. And it'll be brought along. Coyotes get it in over the line. Right to the front. Played away. And turned by Jost. He might have a chance. Jost gets around the defender. Jost with a backhander. Stopped by Antti Ranta. A game saver for the Finnish netminder. Oh, and look at how cool Antti is. as if to say no big deal, with less than a minute to go in regulation. Dvorak on the faceoff. Coyotes will win it. They'll get it out with 15 seconds to go. One final look here, Garland. And now Garland into the corner. Played in behind the net. Coyotes work it to the front. Waning seconds. Osterley with a shot. Stick save by Francouz. Puck into the corner. One final bit. That's blocked away. And we are headed to overtime here tonight in Denver. What a third period of play. Donskoy gave the Avalanche the 3-2 lead. We had the fight, we had the major, and Phil Kessel with the game-tying goal. Right off the faceoff, set up by Ekman-Larsson. And the Coyotes get it tied late. OT from the Mile High City when we come back.
Phil Kessel to the middle, across it goes, they score! Clayton Keller!
Kemper, stopped by Kemper! Coyotes win!
Here we go, overtime in Denver. Coyotes battling back. Phil Kessel getting the goal to tie it late at 3-3. Don't forget those penalties. Nick Schmaltz won't be available right away. Coyotes with a power play, so we go 4-on-3 here in the overtime as Keller will take the face-off, and he wins control of it for Ekman-Larsson. He's got Kessel. And now Ekman-Larsson to Kessel in front. He scores! A mile-high game-winning goal in Denver. Phil Kessel with his second of the night. And the Coyotes shock the Avalanche as they win it 4-3. Unbelievable finish in Denver. Face-off win by Soderberg. Ekman-Larsson took control. Kessel finishes it off. And the Coyotes win it here tonight. Oh, what a shot to beat Francouz on the stick side. And don't forget, fans, get your $4 All-American burger tomorrow between 11 and 5 with the purchase of any regular priced menu item at all open locations, available for curbside pickup only. And mention Coyotes Score 4 when you place your order at Cold Beers and Cheeseburgers.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Postgame show. The Coyotes win at 4-3 tonight in Denver with Tyson Nash. I'm Matt McConnell. What a win, Tyson, and now points in 5 straight against the Colorado Avalanche. That's the first time that's happened since the 2012-13 season. We talked about big players having to step up and have a big game. Phil Kessel, wow, did he lead the way here tonight?
No, they certainly did. It was the big guns that really set the tone from the drop of this puck here tonight. The Pepsi Center, Colorado, a very good team, a very tough place to play. The Coyotes weren't intimidated in the least. They came out, set the tone, got that all-important first goal. Nick Schmaltz was unbelievable. And as you mentioned, Phil Kessel was a guy that we talked about in the pregame, that he really needed to step up in this game and finish the season, on a high note. Hasn't been the greatest year for Phil Kessel, but what a game here tonight. And he's got some confidence in that back pocket now.
Well, you mentioned Kessel and you mentioned Nick Schmaltz. What about the 2 other players? Clayton Keller, he had 2 points and a goal and an assist in this one. And Oliver Ekman-Larsson, when it was crunch time, he was in on both those Phil Kessel goals.
Again, it was their big guys that came to play here tonight. And it wasn't just the numbers. It wasn't just the goals. It was how, Matt, they went about scoring those goals. It was the battle that Clayton Keller had in front of the net. I mean, he was working. He was digging. He was getting knocked around. That's the type of second and third effort that you're going to need moving forward into the playoffs and to finish this regular season off. And how about Nick Schmaltz? Derek Stepan gets absolutely laid out. And who comes to the rescue? I mean, Nick Schmaltz is not a guy. We haven't seen him fight all year long. All of a sudden, he drops the gloves with the captain of the Colorado Avalanche. And no, he didn't win. It didn't matter that he didn't win the fight. He showed up. That's all that matters. He answered the bell. And I'll tell you what, he got a huge pat on the back from his teammates.
Certainly a gutsy response out of Nick Schmaltz and a gutsy performance again from Antti Raanta. We've been talking about the goaltenders all year. They are the foundation. They are the strength of this Coyotes team. And Antti Raanta, these road wins over the last couple of weeks, they continue to mount, and he has been terrific.
Well, you don't get to where the Coyotes are right now without solid goaltending. We've seen it all year long. Darcy Kemper, Antti Raanta. Doesn't seem to matter who is between the pipes for the Coyotes. They're getting it done. Big saves at big moments. When Colorado really came with a push late in this hockey game, it was Raanta that made those big saves. And also, we talked about it in the pregame, Matt, how important the Coyotes had to play defensively, knocking guys down in front, allowing Raanta to see those shots, and not allowing many second chances in this game tonight.
Well, Tyson, you mentioned Nick Schmaltz. He's one of our players of the game, and he's standing by with the third member of our broadcast team, Paul Bissonette.
Thanks, Matt and Tyson. I'm here with one of the goal scorers and one of the fighters. Not often we see that from Schmaltzy. Schmaltzy, let's get right into that. Third period, Stepan takes a big hit from Landeskog, and you step up. Not usually like you to drop the mitts, but come to the aid of a teammate.
Yeah, I thought, it was kind of a little dirty hit by Landeskog on Stepan there, and just tried to step up for my teammates there. It was a big game, and, the emotions were flying.
Normally, you can stay out there for minutes on end, iron lungs. What's it like during a fight for you? Did you get tired out pretty quick there? Yeah, it was a lot different than a regular shift. He's a strong guy, so it was a good battle, but it's not usually my style, but that was a good fight. He might have got a little bit of the best of me, but thought it was a good play for our team. You're going to have to talk to the sheriff, Lawson Krause, on getting some fighting tips, but let's go back to that first period goal. A beauty. You came up from behind the net. Just maybe describe it a little bit in your own words. Yeah, I kind of just came around the net there and just kind of trying to put a puck to the net. Found its way in past their goaltender, and big goal to get us on the board. Nice one against Pavel Francouz and Kessel. What a big game by him. He gets the tying goal, an OT winner. Maybe not the quickest start to the season, but definitely ramping things up in the second half here for the Yotes. Yeah, I mean, you can tell he's played in big games before. Obviously, that was another big game for us. We needed a guy like that to step up, and came through for us with 2 big goals. And, of course, Rance with the win. You guys are now 3 in a row right now, heading in the right direction. Any final words for Coyotes fans in this playoff push? Yeah, I think we just need your guys' support as much as we can here going down the stretch. Obviously, we want to make the playoffs for you guys and play in front of our home crowd in the postseason. So stay with us, and hopefully we can keep rolling. Well, thank you very much, Schmaltzy, and best of luck the rest of the way. And we'll send it back to you, Tyson and Matt.
All right, thanks, Paul, and thanks, Nick. What an effort. Coyotes win it by the final score of 4-3 in overtime. Tyson, final thoughts. We talked in the pregame show about how this is, or was, we should say, the final road game for the Coyotes this season. They head home to meet Vancouver on Thursday, and then the season finale for the regular season on Saturday against the Winnipeg Jets.
Momentum builder, Matt. Gotta love it. Big game for the Coyotes. They got to take that home now.
All right, we hope you enjoyed it. The Coyotes game of the week, a big 4-3 overtime victory in Denver against the Colorado Avalanche. We'll see you next time, everyone.